Hey, good morning. Good morning. I hope you are all well this morning. I'm sorry that you see like the light coming in from behind. As you can see, the bookcases are empty because we are just about packed. We are leaving Friday morning, which is just crazy to think about, right? That we're this close. Wow. 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 I can't believe it. So those of you that are following the journey, we are leaving for Florida Friday morning. Um, and I'm super super excited to get this underway. But in the meantime, I'm trying to like wrap up all the things that we need to get done before we go. So yes, it's still, it's still tax season. And so I'm like saying, I'm like, no, you can't pack up all my office, right? So we had to kind of get down to the essential things that I really need to operate my business, which I realize is not really a lot of stuff. I have like one printer, I have my big stapler, I have a couple file folders because I have a couple returns that I'm mailing out for some of my older clients, and my computer and my monitors, right, and my scanner. I do love my scanner. So it's really interesting. I recorded an episode um, a couple weeks ago, right? Because I'm trying to be ahead with the podcast um, on getting your fear in check. Okay. And honest to God, this happened to me. So last night I got a whole bunch of returns done before I went to bed, and I sent the copies of the returns with the signature stuff to my clients. Okay. And some of these are bookkeeping clients and tax clients. So this one client who, we really do like a massive cleanup of his books every year, and then we did the tax return. So he emails me back and he's like, "Can you call me? I have some questions about the stuff you sent me last night." And what is my first thought? My first thought is not, "Oh yeah, he had a whole bunch of stuff change. It wasn't, oh, he probably wants to talk about, what we can do with his business." My first thought was, "Oh crap, I screwed something up. Oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to deal with this? What if I mess something up?" Like, is that like that is all? Why is that the first thing we always think? Why is it not, oh, that, maybe the client just had questions about some of the stuff, right? Why do we always rush to, "Oh my God, I screwed up," right? Like, that is not just me. I know it's not, because you guys DM me, you guys message me in our group. You guys, like, I hear from you guys all the time. Like, the first thought we always have is, "Oh my God, I screwed up," right? And that's fear. Okay. But it's really funny that this actually happened this morning as I was planning to talk about fear with you guys. Um, because I think a lot of you believe that because I've done this for like 20 years, right? It's going to be 20 years in June. Um, that like I don't get afraid anymore. Like I don't experience any fear. That clearly I know everything, which is just not true. Okay. Um, because things are constantly changing and constantly evolving, and it's you really have to keep up on everything that you know, right? And so I know for a lot of you, you're waiting for this magical moment when it's just all going to make sense, and you're going to know everything. And until that happens, you are not going to market yourself, and you're not going to talk to clients, and you're not going to do anything because you're waiting for the magical moment when the fear goes away. And let me tell you that I've been doing this for 20 years. 20 years, and it still happens. There is still fear. So, what is the difference between where you are right now and where I am right now? Okay, because I know a lot of you think like, "I can't do this. I can't push past this. I'm done." Okay, let me tell you what I do. Okay, and I have a whole podcast episode about this on smallbizmama.com, or if you're a subscriber, it's in your podcast app. If you're not a subscriber, open up wherever you listen to podcasts. We're on Google Play, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Stitcher. We're on whatever podcast app you want to use. I think we're on Spotify. We're all over the place. Anywhere you can listen to podcasts, we're there. If you listen to podcasts somewhere and you don't see us there, can you let me know? And I will make sure that my team puts us there. Okay. But today's episode, because we're doing back to basics this month, okay, and today we're releasing an episode on getting fear in check, okay, which is really, really appropriate for what I was going through this morning, okay, and I talk about what I do, but I think the biggest thing that sets apart people who are successful in business and the people who aren't is that the people who are successful get afraid, they have things fail, and they still act. Action is the biggest differentiator between the people who succeed and the people who don't. It's really that simple. Honest to God. Like, people are like, what's the magic sauce and what's the thing? And, how do you not be afraid? We're all afraid. We're all afraid. I was talking to business owners that have multi-million-dollar businesses, and they're still afraid. But the difference is we don't let the fear rule our lives. Okay? And the thing that I find, right? So, like, I could have sat there all morning and went, I'm not calling back this client. I'm not going to call him back because I don't want to know. I don't know if I can deal with this. I can't. And you know what I did? I picked up the phone. God bless Mel Robbins. I love Mel Robbins. I picked up my phone and went, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I dialed the number. And he picked up the phone. And I said, hello. I got your email. How can I help you? And it was really funny because he didn't have a problem with anything. He legit had questions about doing some tax planning, for his business and for his personal life. And, how can we make his books better? And, like, literally, it was a wonderful call. It was a great call. But it's funny because, like, our mind instantly goes to it must be disaster. Right? And so the difference between, right, I could have sat on that call all day long and freaked myself out and had my stress levels go crazy and done all the things. But I said, I'm not going to do that. Let's really just let's deal with this right now. And I know I only had a couple minutes until, I was going to hop on a call with another client. And so I knew, like, okay, even if this is bad, right? Even if this is bad, I can excuse myself from the call after a couple minutes because I have to jump on another call. Right? So I said, this is the perfect time to call because even if it's something bad, even if I mess something up, I can say, what, I'm really sorry. Let me look into that for you. I have to hop on another call, and then poof. Right? But I think so often we think about the what ifs, the what coulds, and it stops us there. We had a new member in the Empowered Bookkeeper Network that was like, okay, I just started day 1 and I don't know who I want to work with. And oh my God, what if I make the wrong choice? And I just said, you know what? Just pick something for now. In worst case, we'll change it. If you don't like it, we'll change it. We have people get paralyzed because they don't know what to name their business. And oh my God, what if I name it the wrong thing? And what if oh my God, and they just stop and they get stuck for weeks because they don't know what to name their business. It's like, guys, everything's fixable. Everything's changeable. It's okay. Pick something. If you don't like it in 2 months, we'll change it. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be not afraid. The only thing that you need to do to succeed in business is you need to keep acting. And if you're doing something and it's not working, we're going to say, you know what? This isn't working. We're going to pick something else. We're going to go in a different direction. Okay, so let me try this for a little bit, right? And if this type of marketing's not working or I just don't like doing it, then I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, but I'm going to research something else. Okay. But oftentimes, it's funny because creators do this a lot where I've got friends who've like written books, right? And they'll write their book and they're like, look, it's my book. And like the day their book comes out, they're like, it's my book. Yay. And then they never talk about their book again. And then they wonder why their book doesn't sell. Or I've got people in bookkeeper training school that say, hey, look, I have a bookkeeping business. And then they never talk about it again. They're like, why don't I have any clients? Because you have to keep putting yourself out there over and over and over again. Right? That's marketing, right? Over and over and over again. And so, I don't want you to give up. Okay? I know you can do this. And we're seeing success every single day in bookkeeper training school from people who are busting past the fear and they keep putting themselves out there. Okay? And so that's what I want from you. No matter what your business is. Okay? No matter what you're doing, you just need to keep acting. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you will check out the episode of Small Biz Mama this week and go to smallbizmama.com. Check out all the places you could listen, or you can listen directly from the website, smallbizmama.com. All right, let me know if you have any questions about fear. Let me know what fear you're trying to bust through this week, okay? And I hope that you have an awesome day. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.